everyone, and welcome back again to another episode of Randy Prizzles, Link and Ting. Obviously in the background, you may hear a lot of noise in the background. As you know, I'm not alone, so you just have to deal with that. But this is obviously the current situation I'm in, where obviously I can't find a moment of quietness. But we're still going to continue on, because this show's got to come on at least once every other day. So you probably are knowing the patterns right now. This is what's going to happen. As I said, if you do like the videos or like more of those videos, you know what to do below. All of that, no need to say all the rest. So let's get straight into it. Obviously, we're going to come on now to see a girl called Gemma. Now, Gemma's 34. She's an art director, which I've not seen many art directors on this team. So, you know, she's already obviously right now stood out a bit. 5'4". She's active in the gym. She, you know, socially goes out and gets a bit, you know, drink and that, which is fine. Don't mind doing that. Thing about Jenna, she doesn't really explain a lot about herself. She's a mysterious girl. She doesn't really say a lot about her. I obviously will describe what she looks like. Olive skin. She's quite obviously a bit of a slender girl. Curves in the right places for sure. Long dark hair. I'm trying to see if she's got blue eyes. Obviously, very hard to see if she's got sunglasses. People say, "Why are you wearing sunglasses?" Well, it doesn't matter. This is whole part of the Randy Prizzle experience. You'll get right here. But yeah, I believe she's got blue eyes. She's a decent-looking gal. You know what? Because she probably is right up my alley. You know, she has the nice things obviously going on in her profile. Art director. I've never seen that before, but I'm into a bit of art. I like art, so I'm going to give Jenna a like there. So she'll get a like from me. So, you know what I mean? We'll come to the next one, Vanessa. She's 29. She's got my sister's name. That's a bit weird, you know, to have her name my sister. It's just not cool. It's a little bit creepy, that one. that's a little throwing me off a bit. It's like, you have my sister's name. Can we still link and that? You know, doesn't really matter, I guess. Vanessa means Vanessa or whatever. But yeah, she's Portuguese. She's living in London. She loves brunches, wines, trying new restaurants, and walks in the park and Netflix. And of course, travelling. Always planning her next destination. That sounds nice, you know. It's Portuguese women, don't mind them, obviously. Brunches, not really a fan of brunches, especially when the bees are out and they start stinging and that. I'm not a fan of the bees. F the bees, that's all I gotta say on the bees. But wine, sweet wine, don't mind a bit of sweet wine. Sweet wine, I mean, that all wine sweetness is for me, but if it's bitter, I'm chucking that thing. No, I don't want that. That tastes like some low down ranch shandy to me, so I don't want none of that. Yeah, I mean, walks in the park is cool. Obviously, you walk with someone else, it's nice. Good look. Good, very, very good look. Netflix, obviously, one of the things I'm into. It's all good. Alright, let's get into it. She says, my dream dinner guest is Leonardo DiCaprio. I also, you know, I know a lot of girls like the Leonardo, but I'm not a fan of the Leonardo that much. You know, obviously, me speaking as a perspective. In films, obviously, he's great. He's great in films. That's all I'm going to leave it as. But, you know, let's get into more of what she's saying. Favourite quality in a person, good sense of humour and intelligence. I believe Randy Prizzle, me, has got that. So, my perfect Sunday, doing something outdoors on a sunny day. And it's a sunny day today, but obviously you can't go outside. Stay indoors. Remember, people, stay indoors. This is serious out there, pandemic and all that. But I've seen some people being really daft and all that, but I'm not going to get into that. This is a Lincoln Ting, not a, you know, all of that one. So, yeah. But for Vanessa, overall, she's quite cool. 5'9" is too tall for me. So, I know obviously in the last vid, I did give a girl who was about 5'7" alike, but this time, unfortunately, Vanessa doesn't have more of that je ne sais quoi, as I like to put it as now. So, unfortunately, Vanessa, it's going to be a no for me. So, we'll go to the next one, which is Tish. Now, Tish is 28. Social distancing is working wonders for my love life, she says. Not for mine, hence why I started this whole video thing. She works in design PR. She's a terrible drunk dancer. Weekend naps are her favourite. Weekend naps are cool. She speaks Spanish, Portuguese, French, and a smattering, I don't even know what smattering means, but it's probably a little smidget stuff of Italian. That's quite cool that you know 4 different languages. I mean, Tish is cool. Overall, seeing the profile, she's a good-looking girl, blonde-haired. You know, she's quite thick. She's 5'4", which is nice hair. Sometimes active. Most recent act of kindness: rescuing the mouse in my kitchen and releasing him into the wild. Yeah, I wouldn't have released it. I would have crushed the mouse. I'm sorry, but anything mouse that's in my, well, I wouldn't have actually. I would have probably ran out screaming, like, because mouses and all that. That's not my bag. I mean, I'm not into that mouse thing. Like, excuse me, sorry, but I'm running for the hills when I see mouses coming. Like, that's me out the door. I don't care about all of that. Whoever's in there can deal with that. Do you know what I mean? But then, yeah, I'll probably have to set up some traps or something late in the night. All of that. But anyways, let's keep going on to her. Her secret skill: she can do the longest headstands. Now that's some real good tricks that work in the bedroom department. So, you know, that's something one of us men, if we're fortunate enough, can look forward to. You know, we probably get to going to do them sort of vibes and all that. So, you know, she's Tish is alright. She's kind of cool. She's missing a bit of that zhuzh for me. That, you know, a little bit of fire energy. Fire. She, well, isn't set in place in this file, so it's a no for me for that one. We move on to the next one, which is Olivia. She's a rugby player, be a swiller, an occasional player of ninja on mountaintops. Don't know what that game is, but it sounds cool. Rugby, obviously, you know, I watch a bit of NFL, but rugby is not really my thing. You know, rugby, I think, is probably a little bit on the weaker side of being actually on the American football scale. People say, oh, American football, you know, they wear padding and all that, but if you check the thing, rugby is the weakest one. But I'm not going to get too much deeply into that. Let's keep going on. 5'4" she is. She looks good in a white dress. She's blonde hair, blue eyes, and there's not much more that she puts down there. I mean, that's a little bit of a bummer, because I'd want to know a bit more, obviously, on this Link and Ting thing. But she didn't put too much, so she gets a no from me. When we're on to the last one, and obviously we'll call it a bit of time. If people are liking what I'm doing and all that, keep putting likes, all of that, and comments below what you're feeling. And you may get another episode, obviously, of Link and Ting. We may even do a podcast, so you may even hear us doing a live podcast and all that. So make sure you know, all of that. So anyway, we're going to the next one. Steph's got some plump lips now. Steph's obviously blonde hair, blue eyes, obviously slightly dyed pink. 26 she is. Eyebrows on point as well. She's got nice piercing blue eyes and stuff. She's 5'4", she's 163. She's got cats. She wants relationships, she wants kids someday, all of that above, you know. She smokes socially. Ideal night out: a gig and the pub. Okay. Gig and the pub, that's not bad. Go-to karaoke song is The Bad Touch, the Bloodhound Gang. I obviously heard a few songs, but I'm not really deeply into the Bloodhound Gang, so I'm not going to go, yeah. But I think if I'm looking at everything as a whole, she's a very attractive girl. I'm not going to lie to you, she probably is. She's got some curves there, which I probably can't deny. I think she's got probably an Instagram. I'm not going to put that out there, so, you know, she'll probably kill me, so, you know, in some weird ways. But she's a good looking girl, but I just haven't seen enough for me to go, you know, yeah on that one. So unfortunately for Steph, it's probably going to be a no for me, Steph. So people say, oh, you're a very hard man to please. I can be a very hard man to please, but this is why we're doing the Link and Ting, to find someone that fits every part of my descriptive, all of that thoughts that I'd like. So, you know, I want to obviously come here and find the perfect one for me and not settle for something that's not right. You know, well, you could say at least 80% right. So, yeah. Anyways, let me stop talking. I'll obviously like to thank you guys for checking out this episode of Link and Ting. Till next time, Link out.